busy. Oh, yes it is. Remember, when you come in, please hit the like, share, and subscribe. Talk a little bit of Cowboys tonight. Hey, we're back in training. They are back in occupancy. Jerry let a big cat out of the bag yesterday. Boy, we need to talk about it. It's the talk of the internet right now. Could it happen? You know me, I'm not going back down from it. I'm aiming high. Team overkill, baby. That's me. Hey, you doing, Rose? Welcome to the show. I'm Biscuit, and this is Getting Busy. So, let's get busy. Oh, how we doing tonight? Boy, Cowboys season is among us. It's time. The quest for 6 has begun. Yes, Rose. Max to Dallas. Max to Dallas. Man, I tell you what. I have been pushing this. I've been on X. I've been on Boss's pages. I've been on Henny's. Man, I'm all over TikTok. I'm trying my best to get the word out. I'll do everything in my power, what little crowd I have. Because this is a huge, huge opportunity. We know what the price is going to be. Now, it was in a panel last night I was talking, and it could possibly be going down. I personally don't believe it. I think the Cowboys are still going to have to offer a first and a second. That's what they were out to. That's what they offered. And they made those 3 major attempts to get him. And it looked like it was Trey Wingo was saying it looked like that Max is a big possibility going to Dallas. He was saying that. Then, of course, the Ravens and the Eagles came in spreading their bird shit everywhere. Then the Ravens offered 2 first, and then all of a sudden, he's going there, and we all know what happened. They backed out. They got cold feet. Somebody just didn't have the power to do what they wanted, what they said they were going to do, and that's what I personally believe. And I had some big content creators pushing back on me about it, and I wasn't backing down, and I'm still not. And earlier, I was watching Boss, and I didn't agree. I don't want to pivot. Why do I want to pivot? I get what he's saying and I understand. But if I have a steak in my damn refrigerator, been marinating all damn day, and I've been waiting on this steak all goddamn day to come home from work, put it on the grill, cook it. And let's say my wife decides, no, tonight we're going to have bologna sandwiches. I'm not want to pivot to that. I want my goddamn steak. And that's how I feel about Max. Max is a statement. That's telling us that Jerry is serious about wanting to win a damn Super Bowl. Now, we all know Jerry has moved different this year. It's been different. When you look back at free agency, the free agent frenzy, when the hell's the Cowboys done anything on day one? They're usually on, Jerry and his family usually out on his damn yacht this time during that. They don't do shit till around the 2nd or 3rd week of it. But day one? That was an eye-opener. And then, we're thinking, okay, when the draft comes, and he went to work, he signed Jalen Thompson, we brought in P.J. Locke, and he did some work. Then the draft comes, and how the hell are you supposed to think Jerry Jones is not going to pick somebody from the offense? This is Jerry. He always wants that sexy thing out there, He wants that shit to look good. No, he stuck to the defense. stuck. First 4 picks, all defense. 2 in the first round, 1 in the third, and 1 in the fourth. All defense. That was amazing, and not to mention all the what they did in the offseason. And then they tried like hell to get Max Crosby. And then Jerry admits yesterday, and Jane Slater, day before yesterday, I'm sorry. Jane Slater, God love her, love you, Jane, pushed back on him so hard, where he literally admitted they never walked away from Max Crosby. Never. Then he admits that he's been talking to another owner about a possible trade for a very, very good player. A player of significance was his words. And my question is, how many other teams just use their owner to do business? Damn sure the Raiders is one. Mark Davis. So Jerry's saying I'm talking to another owner. He didn't say nothing about no damn GM or no or whoever, no vice presidents of player personnel, none of that shit. He said the owner. Man. So immediately, a bunch of us have jumped on this. And I think if you're a Cowboy fan and you really, really believe, and I believe this with every fiber of my being, if Max comes to Dallas, we are a legit contender. Facts. That is a Super Bowl move. That is something they have not done since Charles Haley. And I had a guy push back, and I know people are going to come into my lives, and you're going to push back on me, and you're going to talk shit. I get it. Go ahead. I'm prepared. Because you can always throw Parsons in our face, and if you're a real Cowboy fan, we didn't want to lose Parsons. But when you look at the grade, and I challenge everybody to look at the grade of Max Crosby and Micah Parsons, hell, compare Max Crosby to Myles Garrett when it comes to run stopping. He grades higher than all of them. Max is the real deal. He is the real deal. Yeah, Rose, we have to, and we get on X. Get on X. Stick it on Facebook. Put it on TikTok, whatever, Twitch. I don't care. Get that word out. Because remember, Jerry said, when the ducks quack, feed them. I'm quacking like a motherfucker right now. Oh, I'm quacking. Because I know that is a big time. That'd be so huge. And she also pressed him on, have you paid attention to what the Rams have done? He fired back, yeah. We're talking about it today. So Jerry sees it. Like I said, man, is the gambler back? Did that Netflix series last winter trigger his ass? Did he remember what he once was? And like Trey Wingo posted on X today, Jerry's kicking the trees. And like my man, Big Time Doug, he said last night, there's a time when Jerry would not just kick the tree, he'd go buy that motherfucker, man. Of course, Doug doesn't say motherfucker, but you get the drift. Jerry would. When he wanted Haley, he went and got him. When he wanted Deion Sanders, he went and got him. I want that Jerry back. I want that Jerry. I believe Jerry wants to win before his time on earth is. Jerry's not getting younger, folks. He's not. Jerry is in his 80s. And he has not sniffed the fucking Super Bowl since 1996. And all of us fans have sit back and watched this shit, them constantly going and trying to work the draft And I still, so many Cowboy fans out there have got so complacent with this, they're afraid to give up the fucking picks. I swear to God, to this day, they are scared to give up those fucking picks. The Rams have showed you the light. They have done it. This was the first year in 10 years that team has had a first-round draft pick. Let that sink in. And they compete year after year and got a Super Bowl. Now they're the top team right now to win it again. A few years later, they've done it again. This time, they built that team up with a fucking hellacious offense. The Rams are something to deal with. You're right. You're right, Rose, and I truly believe it. I see some things moving different, and I'm going to. And I got to pay attention. If you're a true Cowboy fan, you got to pay attention. Some people look, oh fuck that, Jerry don't care. I believe he does. And let's just look at the way he's moved this offseason. This is one of the best off seasons I've seen the Cowboys have in years. I honestly, I can't remember the last time they moved this good. Fire a whole damn defense and coaching staff. Bring in all newcomers. We have a young black man now that's going to be the defensive coordinator for the Dallas Cowboys for the first time ever. Let that sink in for a minute. And he's the golden boy that everybody wants because he's a secondary coach. Man, we got to put this kid in a position to succeed. And he's here, and all of a sudden we're going after somebody like Max Crosby. We make three legit, I mean, when is the last time you've seen Dallas Cowboys do that? Want to give up first-round picks to bring in a player. You don't see that shit very often. Yeah, they gave up a first-round pick to get Amari a few years ago. They didn't give up no first and second. They didn't even offer that. They gave up a third and got Pickens. That was a hell of a steal, man. I got to give him on that one. He blew our mind on that one, man, because honestly, I was watching the party that night with the what they call the final word guys, and I watched Landlord throw his fit when they picked Booker. I mean, we'd all heard that they were possibly going to get somebody in to replace Zach Martin, but honestly, I was thinking, well, they had 14 offensive linemen in the building already. Why not go for Ted McMillan? That's who I thought they were going to do. So when Ted didn't come up, I didn't know, they were, all of a sudden there was player after player after player, and none of them was really, I don't know, energizing me. I wasn't energized for Golden. I wasn't energized for Ibuku. I wasn't energized for these guys. I was probably more starting to think more. Maybe they need to get a legit person to replace Martin, and it worked out. I personally think Booker can be an All-Pro. That kid was legit last year. And when I seen his post-draft interview, you can't beat that. Him saying, yeah, when people are getting ready to, when they're firing up, they're getting their headphones on, they got their favorite songs going, getting pumped up because they want to go out and show the love of their game. But when they go against Tyler Bookie, I'm going to take that love away from them. Oh, that was huge. And not only that, the kid backed it up. Just go watch the game against Jalen Carter, Mr. Haktua Carter. How he pancaked his ass, just whipped his ass. And there was a bunch of shit going online. He ain't gonna be able to handle Carter. Man, Carter didn't like that day. I mean, just go back and watch it. It was beautiful. Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does, Rose. I'm all for it, man. We're coming to the final days of Dak being our quarterback. The final years, they're here. He's 33. He turned 33 today? He turned 33 years old today. I mean, he will never get a big contract like that again. If from here on out, Dak will probably receive 1 or 2 year deals. And they won't be for great big. They'll be for some money. Don't get me wrong. He's not going to get a $1.10. He'll get big money, and if this doesn't work, then we're probably looking at the end of Dak probably after next year. I mean, that's when they'll be completely done with. I think all his guaranteed money that they owe him will be after 2027 or maybe 2028. I'm not real sure. But I think they could move on from him in 2028. If I'd have to look at the wording of the contract again to be for sure about that. But regardless, the last days of the last years of Dak is here, so it is time. Dak has really been a solid quarterback, and he gets all this flack about playoff victories. Everybody forgets that, Romo went through this same shit too. This drought started when we had the greatest trio in NFL history on our team. Don't forget that. That's when this drought started. So there's a lot of elements to this. And the biggest problem has always been Jerry and the way he does business. He goes, he drafts a really good player. They start becoming really great. Instead of paying them, they let them go. Then they go to other teams and become Super Bowl champions. This has happened how many times over these years? So yeah, I'm really pushing it, man. Max to Dallas. # Max to Dallas. Get on Twitter. Get on Facebook. Get on. I don't care. Tag Jerry himself. Do it. Will McClay. Somebody. Get the word out. Because believe me, when he's admitting that they never walked away from Max and that he is actually looking to get the team better because he truly believes, you got to listen to those words. I mean, Steven cut him off, man. He's a Raider. He's a Raider. Then Jerry just, after wanting to say something, you could tell he wanted to say something. I'm just saying what I'm seeing, man. Maybe I'm delusional. I don't care. I know that if we get that guy, that's a Super Bowl move. We are a legit contender in the NFC conference. At that point, fuck the fucking division. We could probably win that right now. I'm talking about the goddamn conference. I want to meet the Rams. I want to dethrone the fucking Eagles. Definitely get them out of the way. Get the hell out of here. We had enough of this green shit everywhere. We're tired of it. Oh. But yeah, we get Max because that is going to do so much for, because our biggest question is our secondary. That's just it, Chris. That's why getting Max makes so much sense. You trade. He's already signed. His contract is already there. You bring it in, you get to restructure it, and you got more money to pass around. That would be immediately what they could do. That would be because the biggest question mark, like I'm saying, is in our secondary. Our secondary, we made a lot of moves, but we haven't seen it yet. We don't know what it's going to look like. We're going to face some pretty stout wide receivers this year. Just in our division alone. We got Neighbors in our division. We got McLaurin in our division. And the Eagles, they still got Smith, and they got a rookie in Lemon, so we don't know what that's going to look like, but they still got that hellacious running game too. So But there's going to be some major receivers are going to go up against when we face the Rams. We're going to have to deal with both Adams and Nakua. They're going to be facing some pretty stout receivers. So getting after that quarterback and forcing him to make mistakes is key. And Parker said it himself. What makes a defense roll is getting pressure on the quarterback. And if you watch the Vic Fauci, when you watch his schemes, they all run. He doesn't blitz a lot. He likes to run with his front four. As you remember, Dan Quinn liked to do the same thing, and then double, triple on the back. Yeah, that's the type of stuff that Vic liked to run. Those kind of stunts. I imagine Parker is going to be from that mold, but he will add his own little spices in with it. So we could blitz us up, do some blitzing. I mean, my God, look at the fast linebackers we're going to have. If Overshown is healthy and 100%, Shamar James is fast, and I'm telling you guys about that kid, that rookie we got, Jayshon Barham. Go watch his. I can't tell you guys enough to go watch his tape. Kid's tough, and I about guarantee that's probably he was brought in because of the question mark that sits over Overshown. Overshown's not giving us a full season yet. We've had one really good, solid year of Overshown. And we've seen he has all-pro potential written all over him when he's healthy. We've seen that. But he's not stayed healthy. And when he came back last year, he really wasn't all that great. But honestly, the whole damn team wasn't all that great. Well, the defense wasn't. The offense, if it wasn't for our offense last year, I'm just going to be honest, we probably went 0-17. I'm going to be honest. Because when you get guys like Jacoby Brissett coming into Dallas and just looking like Joe Montana, that just didn't make no sense. That tells you how bad we was on defense. It was atrocious. So now we've making all these changes, and then you put Max Crosby on that line. You have a solidified edge rusher. And what else do you have? Another fucking guy, defensive tackle, Quinnen Williams. We ain't had something like that since fucking 1995, man. We ain't. So that is where you got to look at it. Then you put it all together. You talk about quarterback hell, man. Stopping the run. It's something that we have not done. And we have the ingredients to do it now. If we could make this trade. We have a good nucleus on stopping the run right now. Then you add a badass edge rusher like that, who also comes with a high grade at stopping the run. It makes so much sense. So I don't want to pivot. I get that. I get that you want to think about it, but I don't want to. Maybe I'm in for the biggest heartbreak of my life. I've been there, done that before. I just think this is the route to go, and every Cowboy fan needs to get on board with this. I had the Built Different group push back at me when all this was going on, and I couldn't believe it. Though I love what they do. You're a Cowboy content creator. I have nothing but mad respect for you. I know how hard this shit is to prepare. I only do it 3 days a week, but I know guys that do it every day, all day, and coming up and trying to put all this together and these guys do it for, hours at a time. I could come up and give you a half an hour show 3 days a week, if I'm lucky. And I have a following maybe of a couple thousand, and that's it. But this group has 130-some thousand followers, and they were pushing back against wanting Max to come to Dallas. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. That's because our offense was fantastic. Like I said, Chris, if we didn't have our offense last year, we'd have went 0-17. I truly believe that. If Dak wasn't playing at the level he was playing, and if it just wasn't clicking the way it was, it looked fantastic. There's just no ifs, ands, buts about it. That offense was pure fire, which is why when we all thought that Pickens was going to end up holding out, we was going to have another drama-fied year. We thought all that shit was going to happen, and it didn't. When Pickens showed all that loyalty and showed up for minicamp on a franchise tag, and he signed it quick. I thought, man, we're trading him. He's gone, or we're not going to have him. You know, it was. So when he did that, I became a George Pickens fan. I'm a huge George Pickens fan right now because of that. Because he really showed more loyalty than some of our favorite players. Zeke held out. CD held out. Zach Martin held out. Micah Parsons held in. All his shit went on for years. And one guy we get for one season says, no, I'm going to stay here. A kid that's only 24 years old at that. 23 years old. A young kid. So, yeah, he showed pure loyalty, so he made a fan out of me. So I was like, nah. When the team weapons and team trenches battle was going on, I couldn't get on board with trenches to where Brian Brodus was making those comments that he could trade George Pickens right now and try to get Max in here. Though how bad I want Max, and you all know I do. I just said there's another pipeline to that, and we're seeing it. We know the price. It's at least a first and a second. That's what the Cowboys offered. How could there could be other things on the table, things working right now. I don't know. But the shit that was that came out of the bag yesterday was enough to get everybody talking. Because Jerry himself admitted, I'm talking to another owner, and we're trying to figure out what we can do, if there's anything we can do. Immediately, I thought it was Max. And then Jane Slater, oh, God love her, she pushed it. She got Jerry to say some things he probably didn't want to. and then my favorite part was, yeah, I get it, then bam, it right back after him, man. I loved it. Great job, Jane. But she got Cowboy Nation really, really pumped up. She got us really going because then Trey Wingo puts out a tweet, you got to listen to Trey a little bit. There's a few guys you want to listen to out there because they may have a little insight. When there's a rumor going around, I don't like to stick to rumors, but here recently, you probably better listen to them because there's some truth to some of it. How you doing, Brian? Welcome to the show. Hope you're doing good, buddy. Get the word out. The word is we want Max Crosby in Dallas. Put it on Twitter. Put it on Facebook. Put it on TikTok. I don't care. Whatever social media you want to go. Hell, put it in your local newspaper. I don't care. Get the word out. Making this a trade like this would be fantastic. It would just be. It would show that we're dead serious. We're going after this. We are going after this. That's what that would say. You're welcome, my friend. Remember, hit that like, share, and subscribe. So, I will not stop. I'm on Twitter. I'm posting. I'm on TikTok. I've got people pushing back on me on TikTok. I got people pushing back on me on Facebook. I don't care. I'm not wanting to pivot nowhere. I'm team hashtag Overkill. Why not? Why do we want to be team mediocre? Go for it. Let's do it. Let's put a team on the damn field that everybody's going to be scared to death when they come to play them. We had that once. I remember back in the 90s when the Cowboys come to Indianapolis to play against the damn Colts, and Jeff George couldn't play because he had a hangnail or something, man. But he was scared to death to play against that defense, that Cowboys defense. So, we were like this once before. The Doomsday defense back in the 70s. Nobody wanted to face that. Nobody wanted to face that 4-3 flex. I'm glad, Brian, man. I've thought about you a few times since we had that talk on the Big Time show that day. So I'm glad you're feeling good, and I hope nothing but the best for you, my friend. So yeah, I just think we need to get the word out because team overkill, as boss says, overkill. But boss is, he can handle pivoting to a Highsmith or a Sweat or a Thibodeau. I don't want to pivot until they absolutely make me have to pivot. I don't want to pivot. Why? Because we had him, and I guarantee if they would have took that trade, a first and a second, and we had Max, we would not have heard a damn thing about that doctor report. It would have mattered nothing. Because Jerry, with his own words yesterday, said we knew where Max was in his injuries before they even started. They knew. Then it's a Cowboy doctor that examined him for the Ravens, and the Ravens back out. I'm telling you. Thank you, Brian. Man. I'm getting pumped just thinking about it because I just know that's the missing key, and that's a big key right there. Then you listen to the presser yesterday, and you watch his the words he was saying, and the best one I heard is, "We never walked away from Max." So yeah, I guarantee. So I know that a lot of my content for the past few months, and if I started looking, it's probably around 70% that I've talked about Max Crosby because I truly believe it, and that's where I'm at. I truly believe that is the missing piece. That is a missing piece. It's going to bring everything together. It's going to solidify the secondary. It's going to mitigate some of our holes that we're going to have on the secondary. We don't even know who our starting corners are going to be yet. Is it going to be Bland and Revel? Is it going to be Kobe Durant and Bland? I don't know. Is Bland going to even be good? Because he hasn't been good. Is his feet going to work? There's so many damn question marks in that secondary. So many. But you put heat on a quarterback, you can have a okay secondary because they're going to force the quarterback to make mistakes. Parker said that. He wants a dominant pass rusher. And since he's been our defensive coordinator, we've got busy in free agency. We've made trade after trade. Now we're trying to get the big one. So, God bless you. God bless you, Chris, man. Christian Parker. There's a little bit, the Cowboys are moving a little bit different. I see it, and I think everybody else sees it. So, Get the word out. Keep that word out. Keep it going. Keep it hyped up. Do not settle for. Don't even think about having to pivot. I don't want to pivot. Let's try for the big cheese, man. Let's try. So I'm going to keep working. I'm going to keep putting it out there. I'm not going to stop until I know it's a lost cause. I've never believed it one time, even though when I was told it's a lost cause. When I'm getting told by some of the some big content creators that I need to let it go, I told them hell no. They were telling me shit like he couldn't touch his toes. A week after having knee surgery is what they based that shit on. When his doctor, Albatreg, and I did like a Gemini search real quick, and they come back at me. Oh, that's how your source is AI. I'm like, dude, ain't it public knowledge? Oh, you can't answer a question with a question. I said, bullshit. Watch me. So it pissed me off. So I go into Sports Illustrated and I copy and paste the damn doctor's fucking report, put it in the thread. Bam, there you go. Dr. Albatreg flat out said Max Crosby will be a full go for training camp. And this was back in March that I'm doing this. Where's Max at right now? In fucking training camp. 100% full go. Damn it. They were saying, what really got me is they 130,000 followers these people have. 130,000 followers. That's a lot of followers to be listening to bullshit. So I pushed back. I had to, because not only were they pushing some bullshit, they were flat out telling lies that he wasn't going to be ready till mid-season. Fucking lie, man. And that's what I'm going to let Della talk to you about that one. Fucking lie. It was a pure lie. So get the word out. Keep the word out. I've had my ass handed to me by all their little minions coming at me because I went strong. I had to. Because I know it's the right move for my Dallas Cowboys to make, is to get a superstar player like that on the edge. And just think about it. What the hell's the Raiders going to do? Are they going to be good anytime soon? Come on, chat, tell me. Are they going to be good anytime soon? Can anybody answer that on any of these platforms? No, hell no, they're not. They're still building. They're going to be building for the next couple of years. Cowboys have to build. They have to put it out there now. Their quarterback is getting old. Their owner is getting old. Hell, the Raiders, Al Davis, God rest his soul, passed away trying to become a winner again. No, fuck that. I don't want to see that happen to Jerry. And they want to see Jerry get busy. Show us that he's still got the gambler in him. The guy that rolled the dice and said, yeah, I'm going to buy the Cowboys for this. If I don't roll it right, I won't get the Cowboys. He rolled it right, got the Cowboys. So, yeah, that's the Jerry Jones I want, is the gambler. Damn right. Max is the missing piece. Thank you, DB, for all the likes. Appreciate that. Get the word on TikTok, DB. Get it out there. Max to Dallas. Hashtag Max to Dallas. Go on X. Go on Twitch. I don't give a shit. Go on whatever. Reddit. Whatever you want to social media you want to use. Get the word out. Remember, if the ducks quack, feed them. We're quacking, man. We're quacking hard. So I'm gonna have to get off here, but I want to come on for a little bit and really, really let you guys know how I'm very strong about this. I feel very strong about this. With all my fiber and my being. This is the right one to have. I've had guys, oh, he's not Moses. He can't walk on water. No, he'll walk the hell on a quarterback, though. He'll walk on that motherfucker. That's exactly what we want him to do. He'll drop running backs for losses. Dude, pressure out the ass because he's a beast. He's a monster. Anyway, I'm going to be cutting it off. Please, Cowboy fans, get the word out. Get it out there. If you think we know now that he's listening. We know now that he knows we fucking what we want. We want a team to be proud of. We want team overkill. We want a team that can, when they just, other teams don't want to see us coming. Man, does it sound great? I've seen it like that before. I've seen it like that my whole goddamn life until these last 30 years. All the way up from my childhood to my mid-20s. Cowboys were a fucking machine. Now we've dealt with mediocre for 30 years. And don't get me wrong, we've had some great teams over these years. We've had some fantastic teams. Nothing like we can put together right now with one goddamn trade. Anyway, I'm going to cut it off, get the word out. You know, it's a very important thing right now. Hashtag Max to Dallas. Get on Twitter, X, whatever the hell you want to call it. Get on TikTok. Make posts. Get in these groups. Go into some of these big groups. Get it out there. Anyway, you know what it is. We are still in boys. And until next time, have a good one.